Hey everyone, Rowan here with a pretty cool and kind of scary prompt injection attack that I just learned about. Now this is from EmbraceTheRed, which is a fantastic resource if you're interested in this kind of thing. And he gave an example of how you can use unprinted Unicode characters. Now I didn't even know these were a thing, but you can take these unprinted characters that are in the Unicode spec and inject instructions into certain prompts. Now a great example that he uses on his blog post is in the case of skills. Skills act as a trusted instruction set for your agents. And by putting these unprinted Unicode characters, which from what I've learned since finding out about them, they're for things like designating languages. So they're not meant to be printed for reading purposes, but the agents will read them and will include that in their context. And so by putting these in, you can have a skill that looks perfectly normal, even if you open up in an editor of choice and inspect it, as you probably should be doing. You won't see these, but the agents will process them. So he has a great little example where it outputs a string and goes and fetches some content from his website. And it really drives home just the supply chain risk that we have now with these things. We had these problems before. Unicode-based exploits were a thing, but now it's just become easier and easier. So what can you do about this? Look, at the moment, I think it's only take skills from sources that you trust. There is a tool that you can use to strip out those characters, or at least check to see if they're in there. So it's a pretty basic, but unfortunately very, very effective attack on agents. Make sure you're only installing skills from places that you trust. And if you are relying on a lot of skills that you've just organically grown over the last couple of weeks, might be worth checking in and seeing if there's anything nefarious in those unprinted character ranges. Stay secure.